British MP warns NATO is planning false flag dirty bomb in Europe to spark World War III. NATO is planning to launch a false flag attack on a European city using a nuclear dirty bomb and blame Russia, according to British MP Andrew Bridgen, who cited high-level parliamentary intelligence. Bridgen told GB News that British intelligence agents had warned him about the plot to involve the world in the Ukraine war with Russia and trigger World War III. A Russian attack on any NATO country in Europe would trigger Article 5, which would force the United States and all NATO members to declare war on Russia. A NATO false flag, planted over Russia, could serve the same purpose. Watch, Article 5 of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization states that the parties agree that an armed attack against one or more of them in Europe or North America shall be considered an attack against all of them. NATO Secretary-General Jens Stoltenberg has been desperate to draw more parties into the war in Ukraine, citing Russia as an expansionist threat, even though Russian forces have remained stationed inside Russian territory for decades while NATO forces have been steadily moving closer to Russia's borders. The outgoing Secretary-General used a recent interview with NPR to underscore the importance of Article 5 and call on the United States to recommit to defending Europe in the event of an attack. Citing the likelihood of a full-scale war in Europe, Stoltenberg said NATO unity is key. The most important task for any NATO Secretary-General is to ensure that North America and Europe are together and ready to protect each other, Stoltenberg said in an interview with NPR's Leila Fadel. And that's even more so now that we live in a more dangerous world with a full-scale war in Europe and a new war in the Middle East and a global rivalry.